And is that when, did you enlist after Pearl Harbor? Or?
2 days after, yeah, from high school, volunteered, yeah. Mr. Thompson says, Mike, you can't do that. You're going to ruin your education because you're going to graduate in May. I says, Mr. Thompson, they just bombed Pearl Harbor Sunday. They're going to be in Los Angeles tomorrow. We got to defend our country. And he looked at me, he says, my gosh, I wish I had your courage. I thought he was going to have a heart attack. Yeah. I was a platoon sergeant. I had 37 men in my command, and when we landed, we started up the hills there, and it seemed like not too much resistance. And then all of a sudden, as we lined up, they cut loose. I think they fought like they did on Bunker Hill. When they saw the whites of their eyes, they just exploded on us. And we just had not too much of a chance to even fight back, because they were just riddling us to death. I lost, in the 37, 30 never came back, and 7 of us came back wounded in that one group. And you can imagine what happened down the line.
So how were you wounded?
I caught a burst of machine gun fire from the back, enemy machine gun fire. Yeah, it shattered both legs, and when I fell, I fractured my femur too, so that put me in the body cast. Big coral rocks when you're running hard, and then when I fell, my rifle was in front of me, and I didn't know what happened. And you know, it's a strange thing too. I even came back. I was a great hunter here in Wyoming, hunting elk and deer and antelope. And I thought of those animals that I shot, how shocking it is to be shot, because I was just trembling all over, and I didn't know what happened to me. And it cured me from hunting. I didn't want to go hunting anymore. I go with field glasses anymore to enjoy the trails I was on, but not to shoot them anymore. It made me kind of a sentimental person on hunting trips. The beach was cluttered. It was horrible. Doctors had little shelters of tents and things, working on wounded everywhere. You know. Kind of reminded me of the Civil War, you know. Remember some of those pictures of Civil War on railroad tracks? Bodies laying all over you. Well, I don't give you the, the agony and misery that I went through, the horrible dreams after that. This has been 65 years ago, so you kind of come back to reality. It's pretty hard to come back to normality, I guess, after something like that. I think the most, I'd say, horrible thought I ever had was seeing some of my own boys that I had under my command. They were 17, 18 years old, never had a date in their life, and their body mangled on the beach. It just about shocked you to death, you know. It made you feel so sentimental inside, how much they gave for this great country. That still lingers in my mind. You know. I see a lot of these young boys that come in. Mike, we're leaving for Iraq, second time, and young fellas, and I think of those that never came back, you know, even today. You know. I don't think it ever leaves you.